The Minnesota Vikings are currently 6-0 for Mikey O at home as the only reigning, defending, undefeated, undisputed team at home in the NFL this season. Yeah, not the Patriots, not the Ravens, not Moesha. The Minnesota friggin' Vikings are the only team that has not lost on their home turf this regular season. It's great. So why are the Vikings so good at home? What does it mean to take care of business in the friendly confines? Let's talk about today. Also talk about you coming along subscribing for daily Vikings takes. Also, the drums know that like is already in. Helps new people find the show. And make sure you give us a follow on Twitch, on Facebook as well. Before Packer fans report us for hate speech again. Yeah, it's going to be a very long week. So the old cliche in the NFL still holds true. You win at home and then you split on the road. And then 12-4 should make you a pretty formidable team. Yeah, except in this year's NFC where 12-4 might get you the 6th seed, which is just peachy. Yeah, but the Vikings have done that so far. 6-0 at home, beating the Falcons, Raiders, Eagles, Washington Broncos, as well as the Lions. And they've split on the road. 4-4, beating the Giants, Lions, Cowboys, Chargers, as well as losing to the Packers, Bears, Chiefs, and Seahawks, which those 4 losses, Vikings could have easily won any of those games. Would have been really nice. Well, what can you do? Vikings do have 2 home games left, both big ones, both for the division. Both in division, Vikings open up as 4-point favorites over the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Football, and also they'll certainly be favored over the Bears Week 17. And it could be a spot where if the Vikings beat the Packers, if the Packers do lose to the Lions Week 17, Kyle Sluter one time, and the Vikings beat the Bears, that means that the Vikings win the division and likely the 3 seed. It's going to be a good time. So the question is, why are the Vikings so good at home? Well, you run through the normal reasons why a home team does have the advantage. Number one, big one, is no travel, right? So you sleep in your own bed if you're a veteran, or you sleep at the team hotel. You do that up, and no flight the day before, no disruption to schedule, no body clock adjustments if it's a longer road game, all that stuff, no road food, no nothing like that, right? And athletes are also just massive creatures of habit. So being able to do the same thing at the same place over and over and over again versus trying to figure things out on the road, it is a monster built-in advantage. Also, not gonna throw him out of the bus, but we'll throw a metaphor out there. We'll see if you track what we're trying to put down. So, say you really like pizza. Say that pizza is a big part of your life. At home, you have your normal pizza place, or maybe you make pizza at home. I don't know, but you can't fly with pizza. And once you're at a new place, you have to find new pizza. And that could be stressful. And also, you can have differing quality. You have differing price. Like, maybe the media finds out you were at a pizza shop. All that stuff. Pizza. Yeah, so add that into the stress of travel. And also, what the Vikings do have going on here, they do have great fans. For my money, we're the best fans in the league. A little biased, whatever. And they know how to get loud when the other team is on offense, and when they know how to be quiet as a church mouse when your team is on offense, except when they do a great play. Aha. Except stop doing the wave. Stop doing the wave, for the love of Christ. Yeah, we have like one of the coolest stolen chants ever. Just do that as opposed to the wave. The wave is done. And I know some people are starting the wave ironically. Stop it. But like I said, the Vikings do have one of the best fan bases in the league because here's the thing. We are resilient. We are almost resistant to antibiotics at this point, where we've been kicked in the junk so many times over and over and over again, yet we still come back every single Sunday. It's like, oh, please, sir, may I have some more? Because we are of hardy stock, both from bad sports teams and from bad weather, and we're full of gallows humor and passive aggressiveness and bluesies and juicy Lucy's, and we're all hopeful despite our dire circumstances. And also, U.S. Bank Stadium, the place is loud. If you've never been there, go there. The place can get super loud. Acoustics are perfect for football. Concerts, not so much, but them be the breaks. And respect. Mike Zimmer has gotten this team ready to rock and roll at home. We're on the road. Still a work in progress, but you do have 2 monster games left, and even if the Vikings end up winning out, Green Bay ends up beating Detroit, it's fine. It still keeps hopes alive for the 5 seed if the Vikings can catch either the Niners if they fall off, or if the Seahawks fall off, and the Vikings can improve their playoff positioning. And either way, just going into the playoffs with some momentum, be good to go there. So 2 monster home games left. You want to win the North. You have to win out to have a shot, and you have to win out at home. Go 8-0 at home. And also, if the Vikings do end up winning the North, you get a home playoff game. By the way, the Vikings are undefeated at home in terms of playoff games. No big deal. I mean, yes, they did blow a 17-point halftime lead against the Saints, but whatever. Crazy things do happen. Would certainly like to play at friendly confines as opposed to anywhere else, except for maybe Dallas because they're terrible. Anyways, your thoughts, Vikings home field advantage, let us know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, pull us up in the Venmo. Plus, give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skull, production value.